It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here, too.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Memphis Grizzlies. And guys, for the Grizzlies, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. Here we are, opening night. Every club can have high aspirations, but Kenny, what's the key to growing throughout the year?
Oh, when you said club, I was thinking nightclub. Oh, what are you talking about?
Of course, you always
but, you know, you got to be willing to adjust. Honestly, be willing to adjust. Don't stick with the same plan just because you might think it worked. If it's not working, it's going to show you it's not working.
You know, it's a long road, so you can never get too high or get too low. And remember, just have fun along the way.
Kind of like we do here.
Yes.
Isn't this a blast?
Yes, it is.
Oh, do we have fun?
We do.
What's the most fun about this job for us?
Just looking at you every day.
Oh, man. You know, I feel the same way about Kenny. You feel that way looking at him?
No, I like when I look this way, it's this fun. Oh, there's no one there, but that's fun too.
We do have a good time. We were having a good time.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies facing the Indiana Pacers. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Victor Oladipo trained with Dwayne Wade heading into last season. Now, Wade says, we talked about not knowing the path of your career. Don't put limitations on yourself. The result for Oladipo was an all-star appearance. Kevin?
He's definitely on an upward trajectory, DA. Thank you. This Pacers team can be suffocating at times on the defensive end.
Well, it starts at the point of attack because this is a group that loves to pester the ball handler. How about last year, those Pacers were second in the league in turnover percentage on defense.
So Indiana wins the tip. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson down low with Gasol. Conley out there with Garrett Temple. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Here's Temple, guarded by Oladipo. Kept alive. The kick out to Anderson. The second chance effort. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And you know, by now, I don't think there's much question. Mark and his brother Powell are the best 1-2 brother punch in NBA history. How about over 30,000 points combined?
The first one falls.
And even now in his mid-30s, Marc Gasol is fantastic. I mean, he gives you everything you want at that center position. Strong defender and rebounder, and he has a host of ways to get you buckets.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. And with Gasol, he continues to develop his outside shot, Greg, to act as a stretch center now.
Yeah, and really the combination of his 3-ball shooting and his passing really, even at this stage of his career, makes him a tough cover. You worry if he'll settle too much for that outside shot, but boy, when he is on, there are few answers for slowing him down.
Bogdanovich Rebounded by Jackson.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Now here's Anderson. Right side, Conley. 5 to shoot. Over Collison. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Anderson against Bogdanovich. Jackson setting the pick here for Anderson. There's the pick. Conley with the 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. It's Oladipo on the wing. Outside Turner. Bogdanovich up top. Sabonis with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Outside Conley. Anderson outside. Good-looking screen by Gasol. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
And he'll keep the D honest with his three-point shooting. And when Conley's got that shot falling, it makes him much more effective as an all-around point guard.
Now here's Collison. Oladipo outside. Turner with the screen. Floats one, and Oladipo with the lay-in. Good.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Over to the left wing. Here's Gasol. Good work defensively by Turner.
Boy, they wanted to hit the ground running today, but it hasn't happened. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
A drive by Collison. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And to me, throughout his career, Darren Collison has always been smart about shot selection, right? He is very choosy about when to call his own number, and that results in great shooting percentages for him year after year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Collison in the last few seasons has stepped up his scoring from beyond the arc.
Well, Kevin, any team would love to have a 40% shooter from distance, right? So very few guards in the NBA can say they've done it 3 straight years. Darren Collison is one of those guys.
Collison hits them both.
There's that accurate touch of his at the stripe. He is locked in.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Gasol, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And Marc Gasol, a force on both ends of the floor. You forget, Greg, that he's won a Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, Gasol doesn't really wow you on defense with what he does. I mean, he gets blocks, but it's really his positioning and his rotations are what make him so great. Always involved in plays, and he just seems to be able to protect the rim and a terrific team defender.
First free throw is good. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Miles Turner. And so Gasol nails them both. Opening night of the regular season, blue sky for every team, Doris. Optimism is high. Players thinking about all the possibilities ahead.
No doubt. It's a time of tremendous optimism for both the teams and the fans of these teams. And the culmination of the work you put into the offseason, who's improved their skill level, who's added a dimension to their offensive game. We're all salivating for the start of this year.
Cannot wait. And so it's Indiana with it. Grizzlies making the shot. Collison, the pass to Sabonis. Memphis on defense. Here's Bogdanovich.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Here's Gasol, and Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Now here's Collison. There's a good screen. With a step back. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
Listen, Kev, this guy, one of the more reliable scorers in the league, night in and night out.
Conley kicks to Gasol. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Inside, it's tipped. Gasol with the steal. Collison against Conley. And there's the pass to Gasol. He dishes it to Conley. And Anderson has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Jumper off the screen. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Here's Conley after Darren Collison's bucket. And it's Conley penetrating. Passes it to Anderson. Outside Gasol. Here's the screen. Here's Temple. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Temple's got his first points of the night.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Screen by Sabonis. Oladipo for 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Conley with the 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Gasol. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Outside Conley. Anderson right side. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Again, Conley missing.
If he were shooting a bit better tonight, they'd be much further ahead in the scoreboard.
Got that one up quick. Collison's got 6.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And Temple kicks to Gasol. Back to Temple. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Pacers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Now just a 1-point Memphis lead. Collison against Conley. Pass to Gasol. Over O'Quinn, and Gasol gets it to go. 8 points for him. Nate McMillan, Doris, a longtime coach in the NBA, has done his part in this Indiana Pacers rebuild.
I think the first thing that Nate had to handle was the turmoil of the team after the Paul George deal, right? So he empowers a young core, and he deserves a ton of credit in the surprisingly good season the Pacers had.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for Bogdanovich. Tyreek Evans is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Jackson. Parsons comes in for Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for Garrett Temple. Conley against Joseph. Gasol, a screen on Joseph. Conley's shot is off.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
Now, here is Young. Joseph with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Over Conley. Shot by Joseph. No good.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Brooks against Evans. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Evans. And Dylan Brooks, the former Pac-12 Player of the Year. Greg with a great start to his career.
Yeah, I was shocked that Brooks ended up going 45th overall in that 2017 draft. He just plays within himself, but still is aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. It looks like he'll be a strong scoring option for the team as he continues to develop.
And the first one at the line is good. A lot of guys can take over a game, Doris, at a moment's notice. Snap of your finger. In your mind, who goes that quickly into that zone and takes over like that?
I'll tell you this. The guy who comes first to my mind is Klay Thompson. I mean, what we've seen this guy achieve in a 12-minute quarter and the speed with which the ball from the touch of his fingertips to the release is incredible. Damian Lillard, another guy, doesn't get it off quite as fast as Klay, but can put 20-30 in a quarter in a heartbeat. Guys like Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, when they start cooking, boy, you better step out that kitchen because you're going to be in trouble, Kevin.
You are. Well said. Green with the block. Brooks, the pass to Parsons. To the middle. Conley. That's in. Coming off the assist from Parsons. Conley's got 5.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
And O'Quinn kicks to Joseph. Jumper off the screen. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, Corey Joseph proving he just needs a little window of space off the screen. That's pretty.
There's the feed to Green. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Tyreek Evans, not the biggest free agent this past offseason, but Greg, many teams vied for his services.
Pacers were able to win out, and he should be a good fit. Can act as another playmaker and ball handler for the team. Turned down playing with the Warriors, Lakers, and Thunder to come to this Indiana squad.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Caspi, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And both free throws good for Tyreek Evans. Memphis leading. Outside Conley, and Caspi kicks to Parsons. Back to Caspi. Shoots over McDermott. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Brooks against Evans. In the corner, O'Quinn with it. McDermott passes to Joseph. Clock at 4. Young trying to break free. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Brooks against Evans. Brooks kicks to Conley. Now Casper. Poked away. Stolen by O'Quinn. To the right side. McDermott passes to O'Quinn. Over Green. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
You know, that right there is a great example. O'Quinn has got great hands, so he can step out or bang inside with the best of them.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Cranes the three-pointer. Parsons got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Joseph. And it goes down 2 points.
When you're Corey Joseph's size, you better have the floater as an effective tool. Really pretty.
Evans against Brooks. Outside Conley. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Conley's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. Evans kicks to Joseph. There's a screen. Screen by Young. Joseph, the pass to Young. Kicks it out to Evans. Over Brooks. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, he's working on his inside game, but clearly there's still a little more work to do.
And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on in my career not being able to be consistent enough to be considered a top guard in the league and making myself work that much harder to get my game to a level where I feel that I can compete against anybody in the league. And that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to withstand that.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, you really like the activity on the defensive end. Outstanding jumping into passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play on the court for Indiana. Joseph at point, and he teams up with Evans in the backcourt. Down low, it's Young and Turner, and it's McDermott in at the 3. So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 6. Joseph, the pass to Young. Down low, layup off the pick. And Turner finishes inside. Turner's got his first points in this one. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The drive by Brooks, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 43% for the game. Evans outside. McDermott with the screen for Evans. Kept alive. And Young kicks to Turner. And it's in there. Turner's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you have got to love the dime, the pass on time and on target.
Parsons on the wing. Here's Green. Again, Memphis.
Parsons known for his scoring, but he is a big-time passer as well.
Evans, a screen on Conley. Turner up top. Pass to Evans. Young sets a screen for Evans. A three-pointer, no good. Memphis leading by 6. Brooks kicks to Caspi. Shoots over McDermott. Pacers with the rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. In the past, it has been suggested, Doris, that up-tempo teams couldn't maintain that style and then go on to win the playoffs. Is that an outdated theory and thought process?
Well, I think it has always contingent on the team, Kevin. If you think back to the Lakers Showtime era, when the reality is those were up-tempo Showtime type teams, right? They could sustain it. Right. But I think the fact of the matter is the teams that sustain success are the ones that can play in virtually any style. Can they play up-tempo if you allow them? Certainly. But when the game slows, particularly in the playoffs and the postseason, can you execute in the half court? Because you've got to be able to play both ways, I think, to win in the modern NBA.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. And both free throws good for Evans. Memphis leading by 4. Outside Conley. Brooks outside. Out to Conley. Brooks with a screen on Joseph. Here's Conley. It's Brooks on the wing. 2 on the clock. Parsons. Evans gets the rebound. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. With some arc, and he comes up with the deuce. Evans has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Well, I'll tell you, still looking for that first 3 of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
Rob. Brooks against Oladipo. Shoots from the baseline. That one a little long. The Pacers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Evans passes to Joseph. It's Turner high post. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Young, a screen on Brooks. Oladipo misses. Memphis leading. Here is Brooks. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Oladipo outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Give Oladipo credit now. He has a knack for finishing with whatever the defense throws at him.
Parsons on the wing. Outside, Green. Back to Parsons. Plenty of space. And the shot falls short this time.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
That evens the score. 8 points for Tyreke Evans.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Conley kicks to Parsons. Sinks the three-pointer.
Now that's his game. Parsons, one of the league's best at catch and shoot.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Turner with the screen. Young outside. Puts it up from 12. And it's Evans missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
There's a good screen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Grizzlies have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And that one falls for Brooks. Indiana making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Young. Bogdanovich comes in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Collison in for Joseph. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Marc Gasol is checked in for Green. Jackson comes in for Parsons. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Caspi. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Mike Conley. And he makes both free throws. So it's the Pacers now. It's a 5-point game. Brooks against Collison. And there's the pass to Turner. Sabonis inside. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Pacers in 5th.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Here's Temple, guarded by Oladipo. And Temple kicks to Jackson. From deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bogdanovich against Anderson. Will it go? Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Here's Temple. Brooks outside. Here's Gasol. Second chance shot. Temple can't get it to go. The Pacers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Outside Collison. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Indiana again missing. And here are the Grizzlies now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And for Turner on the offensive end, it is all about consistency with his shot.
Right, Kevin, because with his length and athleticism, Miles Turner has proven he can be a factor on the defensive end. To me, it's about, with that face-up ability, can they count on him night after night?
Timeout called the Pacers.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
Pacers trail by 10. Collison kicks to Sabonis. Turner with the screen. Collison, the pass to Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Oladipo for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Brooks outside. Anderson outside. Brooks setting a pick for Anderson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And they're on the break. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Collison.
Well, Bogdanovich continues to develop different aspects of his game. Great seeing him stick passes like that.
Now here's Brooks. 9 points in the game so far. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Turner with the screen. Sabonis kicks to Bogdanovich. Turner passes to Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Turner. And they call an illegal screen here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Brooklyn Nets.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves. it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Now here's Collison. He's got 8. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, when you think of Darren Collison, I think of a smart point guard. Had 2 seasons playing understudy to Chris Paul in both New Orleans and L.A. Similar type of players who are very efficient and just gets the job done.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Collison and Greg, how he plays, when he's off the floor, you notice.
I mean, things just don't seem to run as smoothly when he's not at the helm. Finds that balance between creating for himself and others, selective with his shots, and truly a complete guard, even if he doesn't do a lot of those flashy things.
Collison hits them both.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Brooks kicks to Gasol. Over O'Quinn. Wide open shot is on the money. 10 points for Marc Gasol.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Collison dishes to Oladipo. Even though Oladipo didn't spend a lot of time on the Thunder, he does credit his time there, Doris, as a big factor in his development.
He points specifically at Russell Westbrook and the amount of work Westbrook puts into his game. So what did Oladipo do? He changed his frame and he changed his work habits, and that led to an incredible season last year.
First one falls for him.
Boy, guys, you're starting to see Victor Oladipo put it all together, aren't you? From role player early on to legit star now. Wow.
Oladipo hits them both.
Wow, what an incredible homecoming for Victor Oladipo in Indiana. This guy put up career year numbers and went from being a piece of a team to somebody you can actually build around.
Here's Anderson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Anderson's got his second basket of the game. Pacers trail by 8. Collison, the pass to Oladipo. They set the screen to the paint. O'Quinn, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And Oladipo, the former second overall pick, felt right at home in Indiana.
And sometimes you wonder, Kevin, how much of the early struggles were him or the situation or the fit. Across the board, though, Victor Oladipo showed how impactful he can be in the NBA.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Indiana, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Oladipo.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And he makes both free throws. And the Grizzlies leading by 4.
2 minutes.
Now here's Anderson. Brooks with a screen on Bogdanovich. Anderson kicks to Brooks. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Good looking screen by Gasol. Off the pick. And another basket for Memphis.
Perfect example of how to set a great screen. Set your feet, stand firm.
Collison, the pass to Sabonis. It's Oladipo on the wing. 8 points for him. That one wide left. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Anderson. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Now, here's Bogdanovich, picked by O'Quinn. Sabonis sets the pick for Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Bogdanovich, a guy who has moved around a little bit the last few seasons. But you wonder, has he found a home with Indiana? This guy steps right into the wing, gives them great production from the 3.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
The Pacers making a change here. McDermott's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Conley's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Now here's Conley. Can't cash in from close range.
Man, look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
Bogdanovich dishes to Collison. Screen by Sabonis. McDermott, no one around him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
If you do not put a body on Kyle O'Quinn, you will pay the price because he is a tremendous offensive rebounder.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Conley against Collison. Now here is Conley. Tight defense on him. The kick out to Anderson. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. It's the Grizzlies leading by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was Marc Gasol setting the pace in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the 3. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the 3. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot, Bob for 3. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Downtown Indianapolis glowing in the distance as we welcome you back to the action here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Without question, Marc Gasol displaying his skills today.
Yeah, I mean, he really gave them a boost in that first half, shot way above his average.
I think, Greg, you love it when a role player is able to elevate their game. It makes every team better.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Anderson at the small forward and Jackson at the 4. Garrett Temple is out there with Conley. And it's Gasol in at the center position.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Great open look there. And it's 9 points for Bojan Bogdanovic.
Boy, Bogdanovic with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Gasol a screen. Conley inside the line. Misses off the right iron.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Oladipo. Rebounded by Temple. Temple's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Anderson passes to Conley, and he makes that one. Conley's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
He used that pick to perfection.
I'll tell you, this guy seems to take a tremendous amount of pride in setting hard, good screens. Sabonis getting space for his teammates.
Now here's Gasol. He's got 12. Left side, Collison. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. At the top of the key, Sabonis. Oladipo for 3. Another miss by Oladipo. Memphis leading by 3. Outside Conley. Anderson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pick. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Collison kicks to Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Oladipo. Again, Oladipo missing.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
Anderson against Bogdanovic. Outside Gasol. Knocks down the 3 balls. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight. Efficient and effective.
Screen by Sabonis. Out to Turner. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Nice shot from the wing. Bogdanovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Bogdanovic battling through the defense, Kev. Amazing touch on the difficult basket.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Conley gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Collison. 10 points for him. Turner dishes to Oladipo. A 3-pointer is right on target. Oladipo's got 13 points.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Conley against Collison. The 3. The Pacers pull it in. Bogdanovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
Now here is Conley after Darren Collison's miss. Feeds it to Bogdanovic. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Kevin, very hard to stop Bogdanovic. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
And for the most part, when Bogdanovic is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch-and-shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone, and really his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Sabonis. Evans comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. Free throw good, Bogdanovic. Memphis has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Parsons passes to Green. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Evans right side. And he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 10.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And you love the heart, the fire they've shown here. Let's see if they can keep up this level of tenacity.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young sets a screen for Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Green. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Evans left side. With the fadeaway. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And Parsons gets it to go. Parsons got 8 points.
Well, with the size Parsons brings to the small forward spot, tough to stop him in there.
And here is Joseph. Evans kicks to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. For the lead. Rebound by Caspi.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Down low, Parsons. And finished off by Parsons.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
Now here's Turner. Back to Joseph. It's not going to go for him. Parsons with some nice D. Memphis leading by 4. He kicks it to Green. Passes it to Temple. They set the pick. Green with a screen on Joseph. Conley the pass to Green. Here is Caspi, defended by Young. But they get it back. Pass to Caspi. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Here's Conley. 12 points for him. Over Joseph. Out to Conley. Green dishes to Temple. Green the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Caspi. Good work defensively by Turner.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint. I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
Conley with it, picked up by Joseph. Green with a screen on Joseph. Stolen by Joseph. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. And the dunk by Joseph.
Well, a defensive specialist, right? Corey Joseph's activity has been on point.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Conley kicks to Parsons. Caspi passes to Parsons. Green the screen. Off the screen. And finished off by Parsons.
Well, that's just really nice patience by Parsons, letting the play develop in the pick and roll.
Indiana trailing here. Turner with a screen on Conley. Turner with the screen. Young passes to Evans. Fader on the way. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
In the shooting form Evans has, a reliable jump shot. You got to honor it if you're the defense.
Green, the screen. Pass to Temple. Conley for 3. And the Grizzlies get it back. Caspi for 3. Here's Parsons. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
What a turnaround in the second half. So much more accurate overall.
The pass to Joseph. Kicks it to McDermott. Left side, Turner. Young sets a screen for Evans. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Evans has got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Memphis has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. On its way from Parsons for 2. Parsons missing again.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Evans kicks to Turner. Passes it to McDermott. 5 to shoot for the lead. Indiana getting another chance here. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Simply have to go up stronger than that. Could be a simple layup if he shows a little more determination.
To the paint. Turner dishes to Joseph. It's rebounded by Memphis. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Caspi passes to Parsons. Yes, that goes in. Parsons got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
Indiana making some changes. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Turner. And it's Collison in for Corey Joseph. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Gasol comes in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Caspi. Now here's Evans. He's got 14. Picked by O'Quinn. A drive by Collison over Conley. Good work defensively by Conley. Memphis leading. Here's Anderson. A rebound by Young. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. O'Quinn can't hit. The Grizzlies shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Anderson kicks to Temple. To the paint. And Anderson slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Evans. Back to O'Quinn over Gasol. O'Quinn can't hit. Memphis leading by 4. Conley left side. He sinks the 11-footer. Conley's got 14.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the wide open shot from Evans. No good on the triple. Memphis has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Temple the pass to Conley. Great D that time from Collison.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies lead by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Collison and Oladipo are the guard set. Evans and Sabonis at the forwards. And it's O'Quinn in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here's Oladipo. Back to Collison. Sabonis' screen on Conley. And for 3, Collison hits it from three-point range. Collison's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pacers. Conley kicks to Jackson. And Temple now atop the key. And O'Quinn sends it back.
Just such nice timing by O'Quinn on that block.
They swipe it. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Temple, guarded by Oladipo. Collison against Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson a screen on Oladipo. But they recover it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Gasol dishes to Conley. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. Here's Evans. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 4 assists in the game. Gasol a screen. Conley the pass to Jackson. He kicks to Anderson. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Evans against Anderson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Marc Gasol.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
At the line for your Pacers, Tyreke Evans. 2 shots.
That one is off. Bogdanovich is checked in for Indiana. And the second free throw, good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Conley kicks to Anderson. They set the pick. With the teardrop, Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Evans. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Anderson outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Anderson. Here's Temple. Tyreke Evans comes up with the rebound. Evans has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
Sinks the triple.
And how about the confidence from Evans? He's feeling like no one can stop him playing with a ton of heart.
Gasol a screen on Collison. To the inside. And O'Quinn sends it back. And he recovers it. To the inside. It's deflected. Sabonis with the steal. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. Lets it fly from 18. That doesn't go either for Evans. And Temple kicks to Anderson. Terran Collison pulls it in. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Evans. Sabonis sets the pick for Evans. Stolen by Jackson. Temple dishes to Conley. Jackson against Sabonis. Sabonis with the steal. Collison with it. Picked by O'Quinn. Collison kicks to O'Quinn. Evans outside. Shot clock at 5. O'Quinn the pass to Collison. Over Conley. Hits the front of the rim and out.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Temple. And the rejection by Evans. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball around. Sabonis' screen on Anderson. Back to O'Quinn. Kicks it out to Evans. Down low. Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Without question, Tyreke Evans displaying his skills today.
Well, you wonder if with this timeout they're going to shake things up defensively because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Now here's Anderson. Jackson setting the pick here for Anderson. No dice from the high post. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Bogdanovich has got 10 points here in the second half. And Anderson kicks to Temple. Evans with the steal. And Collison with a clear path to the hoop. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you can tell, to me, that Darren Collison's teammates respect him. This guy is such a solid floor general, and he'll embrace the opportunity to be a leader if you'll follow him.
And that one falls for Collison. And both free throws good for Darren Collison. Here's Temple. Gasol, a screen on Evans. Temple, the pass to Gasol. Shoots over Turner. The Grizzlies with another miss.
As off as he's been this quarter, it's not helping them to trim the deficit.
To the middle, the kick out to Collison. Turner with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Over Conley. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. 17 points for Collison.
Well, I'll tell you, you don't want to let Darren Collison get going from there. The mid-range is one of his favorite spots.
The pass to Temple. He feeds it to Gasol. Sabonis with the steal. Evans outside. Turner with the screen for Evans. Turner with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Right side, Conley. Looking to end the drought. Sinks the triple.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
The Pacers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Bogdanovich against Anderson. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
At the line for your Pacers, Bojan Bogdanovic. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Green, he's checked in for Memphis. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 6. To the paint. Gasol kicks to Temple. Pass to Conley. Back to Temple. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Bogdanovic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Collison, good. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Upside Gasol. Shoots over Turner. Gasol, no good.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Evans goes in. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Evans has got 14 points now in the second half. Conley, the pass to Green. Outside Gasol. Anderson outside. Back to Gasol. Off the screen. Good on the shot. Gasol's got 19 points.
Yeah, he hasn't had much luck getting shots to fall here. Just 2 of 7 down the stretch.
Collison kicks to Bogdanovic. Turner with a screen on Anderson. Outside Turner. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Sabonis sets the pick for Bogdanovic. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Temple the pass to Conley. Over Collison. Conley's shot is off. Pacers leading by 8. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in.
Victor Oladipo.
Here's Sabonis. Pass to Oladipo. Turner with the screen. Oladipo goes in. And the shot is long.
Cannot believe he missed that. I'm sure he can't either.
I agree. Here's Conley. The kick out to Anderson. Green with a screen on Bogdanovic. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
One shot.
That one misses for Anderson. Pacers leading by 6. And Bogdanovic kicks to Oladipo. Cans it from downtown.
Well, that's just the catch-and-shoot game of Victor Oladipo. So fast on the trigger on the catch.
Conley against Collison. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Oladipo outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside Conley. Temple the pass to Conley. No good from 11 feet. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Oladipo outside. It's Turner, high post. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Well, to me, this franchise has got to be thrilled and excited about the upside Myles Turner has. He's a hard-nosed player who wants to be great, Kevin.
Here's Temple, guarded by Oladipo. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. And Temple kicks to Anderson. 4 on the clock. And finished off by Anderson.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Oladipo outside. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 8.
It feels like that one could be the dagger. Not enough time to completely erase this deficit.
Well, Greg, it's going to be tough, that's for sure. A shot like that has to devastate the other team.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 8. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Bojan Bogdanovic.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
A really solid performance here in front of the home crowd. He may not be the star of this team, but nights like this are what make him a fan favorite. Now here's Conley. To the wing on the left. Gasol wide open. He fires. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
To the inside. Bogdanovic passes to Turner. Gasol with the steal.
And this is not a time to be patient with the basketball.
No, you've got to act quickly here. I mean, look for the quick score and either a fast foul or a steal. No options.
And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting for Indiana, Victor Oladipo. At the line for 2. 2.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, that's how they can ensure this lead stays where it is. Keep knocking down those free throws.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 7. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor, you guys have been pushing the tempo, looking to get out and run. And it's working. Has that been a focus of late?
We figured out that we got to play fast and we got to play high tempo no matter what happens, and we got to stay together. So we got to just continue to keep working.
Well, you certainly hit them first tonight, Victor. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.